Jim Mountain, Hunter Volvo, Saturday morning. No, I'm just teasing. What I wanted to show you real quick is this particular vehicle is our XC90. This is probably one of the safest, if not the safest, Volvo in the marketplace. We'll get around to the interior of the car, but first thing I want to show you is the under the hood. If you'll follow me, I always like to start with under the hood. There we go. We have an inline 6-cylinder motor, 250 horsepower, and it's naturally aspirated. And one of the things with Volvo, they like the use of an inline vehicle. There's less moving parts. There's no weight. V6s you have to counterbalance. Longevity. The average Volvo, Mr. Customer, is on the road 18.6 miles. As you know, 80 years of safety. And one of the very first things I like to show my customers is right here, the double hinge pins. Everyone else in the market other than Volvo has just a single. Volvo wants to make sure if there's an accident, if there's any chance that you can walk away from it, you're going to. Okay. The other thing is we have quick release headlights, which is a wonderful feature. 5-mile-an-hour impact bumpers, and the vehicle weighs just a little under 6,000 pounds, but still really can get 22 to 25 miles per gallon at 65 miles an hour with cruise control on. This particular vehicle, if you walk over here to the side, we have night lights. If you're ever in a dark spot or anything like that, you can hit a little button on your remote and it'll light up your area. It's a little safety factor. We also have our vehicle set up that when you unlock your vehicle, it only unlocks the passenger or the driver's door. You control the unlatch and latch of the other 3 doors. If you walk over this way, I want you just to test the door. That's probably the heaviest door you'll ever see in the marketplace. The interior, Volvo has spent 80 years on safety. They've spent 80 years on interior comfort. They really honestly believe they have the best leather. You tell us when we take a test drive in a little bit. We have twin airbags in front. Every place that we have glass and a seat, we have side curtain airbags. We have it's almost like a full-frame vehicle. And what Volvo does is if there's a crash, it spreads the energy out along the sides of the vehicle and less impact with consumers inside the vehicle. This, of course, is a 7-passenger vehicle. Has a jump seat right here that you can use for your child if you need it or not. It has 1 latch drop seats and very easy access to the back. If we come around here to the side, to the back, you can see the cargo area that we have in here. We have kind of what we call our mini tailgate, and that's just simply to help you with groceries, especially if your back seats are up. You can kind of tuck your groceries in there. It's safe. Air conditioning at every one of the pillars for everyone that's inside the vehicle. There is air conditioning, so it does a very good job of air conditioning you and your occupants. Now, one of the things that I'm going to give you a piece of paper on is the XC90 has won 6 major safety awards, beating all of its competition in class in luxury. Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi. This truck is it's at the top of the list. It is a 5-star rated vehicle, and what I mean by that, very simply, is with side impact on either side, front and rear collision, and rollover. This is probably the safest vehicle you can buy. And if you'll step inside, we can show you some of the features on the inside. We have an 8-way power seat, leather. Now our headrests are fixed. Now the reason they're fixed is if there's a severe impact from the rear end, Volvo believes that what's going to happen is the back of our seat is going to break free. It's going to cushion the back of your neck, and they've reduced whiplash by 50%. The interior isn't. It's a very nice, clean interior. We have a 6-speed geartronic transmission. We also have a telescopic wheel. We have a sunroof on our XC90. We have sunroof and leather standard. We have backup sensor standard. We have an 8-speaker CD standard in our vehicle. And we have dual controls for heat and air for our customers. Why don't you just have a chair in there and you'll find out how luxurious this vehicle is. The other thing that I might want to talk about real quick is the ease of looking at all the instrumentation of the vehicle. We have our front and rear fog lamps, our parking brake, Most of the time, folks just leave it on automatic. Your lights shut on and off. We also, once we get out on the road, I'll show you how our information center. It'll tell you if there's ever a situation with the car, and also tell you your gas mileage. You have Bluetooth standard on this vehicle, and also 6 months of complimentary Sirius radio. And how does that seat feel to you?
Fantastic.
Are you ready to go take a drive?
Let's go.
Let's go. Boom.